I'm finna just foul out these games. This shit. Let's do it.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. You look at San Antonio, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And of course the Nuggets, sitting just one spot below them.
Right now for the Spurs, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And pretty clear right now, she was right.
Well, look at the starting group here for Denver. We got Michael Porter. Jalen Green is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Bryant in at point guard. And for the Spurs, MP is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Castle, then there's Young, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, look, you have to expect teams to come out playing their best against MP. After he said he was going to up his game against teams that finished higher than them last season. He's got a few of these games left on the schedule, and he can still salvage his reputation.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. We wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know the drive to an exact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose ease.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
They pull out all the stops, just move you back down, get you set to the line.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Michael Malone. They've got Nikola Jokic. Jalen Green is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Bryant in at the 1 spot. And he commits. Nuggets trail by 13. All right, time for an injury report. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. MP is out there with Victor Wembanyama, and it's Castle in the point. That's the San Antonio Five.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well,
Tired than a motherfucker.
Let's go win the set.
How did you manage to win this game without two of your best players?
You know, at this level, it's next man up. You are the strong and thirst to win.
What's up, Coleman?
Well, it was special. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Clay Jones.
In the last 5 games, you can see this trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Johnson is out there with Smooth. Then it's Castle. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Wembanyama in the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Derek Lively is out there with Randall.
What's up, Cameron Price?
And it's Thompson and it's Doncic in the point. And tonight's game gives him the chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself. I'm getting word we have Sean Giovanni calling in. Sean, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means, honestly, even for us personally.
What up, Jack Loves God?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play So a lot of it does come after the practice. Basically, evaluation.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They lack discipline defensively.
And that is it for half.
Damn, there's a lot of people joining.
And welcome back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball. Here on 2K Sports.
What's up, Lil Joe and Still?
He is bound to get to the line just like he did.
Panthers leading by 9, and it commits the intentional foul. The wins and for Kobe, Doncic, and Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Jones in the one. That's the line of the game for Dallas.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot,
So, Coach Williams is Dallas taking this. Their dogs have been.
What up, Eddie? Shh. 03, what's up? I mean, 030.
That'd be 7 goals for the second half of the season.
Let's see.
I want to be best team in this league. Everything else is
Fantastic. Sounds like we're totally aligned.
just remember. That was good.
Oh shit, I missed the game. Bro, I'm supposed to drop. Bro, I'm supposed to drop it. What? Yeah. My fucking face, man. Don't care. Damn, bro, I missed that game. I was supposed to play against them. Well, I'm playing them again. April 6th. Okay. I'll just play that one. But 59, shit, he did not disappoint. Bro. Let's see.
of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or the team's lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
Well, I really respect MP setting such a high bar, not just for himself,
What's up,
but for
Gonzalo?
his team as well.
Gonzales.
He demonstrates leadership on his behalf, and this sort of approach can certainly draw.
I feel like I got a lot of bots coming in here.
Warriors trail by 8. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And an intentional foul right there. And now we've got an intentional foul. And a foul called on MP. And so he's...
Damn.
And so the San Antonio Spurs up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, right? Right. It has bread, right? Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich? And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Spurs. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, and so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tough game tonight. Locked in.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, hey Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And MP tries to bring out his
Maybe.
best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves the challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
A look at the San Antonio.
Okay.
Houston in the lead. And now inside the foul intentional.
Yeah.
The Houston Rockets. Their lead is 11 points to end the quarter, and their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Well, we talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star league.
I'm interested to see which new face is next. And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-2. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing guys up front. And so they foul intentionally. The Spurs. Got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is anyone's game tonight.
It's the NBA launch. We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side. They're just so unselfish. They play for one another.
You can see how it keeps the whole team involved.
And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
I think MP has done well for himself, considering we're talking about taking volume.
Who's energy out there, MP? You're up.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly. And the first half now in the books. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day. And you know what, it is pretty unreal that I have to do this. Dude, you guys get paid? Well, yeah, we...
What's up, Zachary, friend, fam?
And let's move on out of that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the San Antonio Spurs.
They haven't been close with some of these teams.
Does it really? And that's a wrap on that done. Thanks for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there on Nikola Jokic. And we and now they decide to foul intentionally. Spurs call time. You look at Nikola Jokic, what a contribution.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
MP is out there with Willie Gallup. Then it's Johnson, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Lawson into the one. That's the San Antonio 5. Nice rebound. So no problem for Denver as they get the win.
Yeah, I'm done right there. I might stop simulating right there. Who the fuck is Alfred?